Hi, this is Michael Ryan here from Donegal Ryan Eventing. We're here at Ballindenisk with the Fell family who own this place with the 3-star track that's running here this weekend. The 3-star class is sponsored by Johnson & Perrott Land Rover. The 2-star, the Castle Martin Resort. The 1-star is sponsored by Flexineb. And also a thank you to Eventing Ireland, HSI, Bucas and many more local sponsors that have contributed to this event. And a big thank you to Fell family for inviting us all here. A job very well done by Peter Fell, course builder, Andrew, his brother, who's the course designer, and many more people in the background, which there's too many names to mention. We're just going to go on now and show you some of the 3-star fences that's on this course that we will have to face on Saturday. Number 1 is in the main arena, Johnson & Perrott Land Rover Welcome. It's a flower box, very colourful, nice canter down to this, just to make sure that it's first fence that comes up quite quick. You land over that and you go on to Johnson & Perrott Land Rover entrance. It's quite straightforward fence number 2, gets you into a good rhythm. Land over that, left-handed on up to the train. Castle Martin Resort sponsored fence. It's a good gallop the whole way up. The corner sets you up, it's quite narrow and it's quite upright. Just treat it with a little bit of respect. It's early in the course, so you should jump this quite well. You can let him roll on now again down to fence 4. It's quite straightforward. A ditch in front of a skinny brush. The corner should set you up nicely for this fence. On up the hill to 5, A, B, C and D. This is the first question on the track. The road crossing which has caused problems in the past. Hopefully jump the wall, 1 stride, bounce up on the bank and off, and it should be 2 strides to the skinny. It should be fairly straightforward, but if it comes early in the track, it will cause a problem during the day. The rest of it on out to number 6, a big open gallop to a big oxer, and on down to 7, A, B and C. This is another question over a flybank on 2 strides to a double on 2 strides to C to another 2 strides. This will have to be treated with a little bit of respect, but a good galloping fence. On to 8, Irish oxygen tables, which will have to be treated with a little bit of respect. They are good and wide on curving 3 strides. We will have to just watch this a little bit because you have to angle the first one a little bit to get line up with the second one. On then to 9, this is a very big fence. It's the Western Laser Clinic Don't Look Down, because there's a very big ditch here in front of this and it's a real galloping forward fence. And on down to the water. This is another big question with a bounce going into the water. The Connolly Red Mills water fence must be treated with respect because 14 comes up quite quickly, so you have to be on your game here to get out wide to line up your double of banks, which usually causes some problems, but you should be okay. Down to 15, it's quite upright fence, just have to steady them up a little bit, see where they're going, treat it with a little bit of respect, in over the first part, 1 stride over the little hedge to the drop, and 4 strides then to skinny. The skinny here will be the major factor on this combination. Just have to keep an eye out for this. On then to the tricaner. It's quite big, but they call this a let-up fence just before the water. And then to 17, the Johnson & Perrott Land Rover Water. Quite straightforward, but will have to be treated with a little bit of respect because your horse has done a lot of galloping up to this. Gallop on up the hill into the keyhole, a little bit of a let up fence now before the Flex Neb Racing Complex A and B, which is a big wide oxer on a curving right-handed 3 strides to a big corner. And on then to the Eventing Ireland tractor and trailer. Nice up to height fence on 4 strides to the trailer. We'll just have to treat this with a little bit of respect because the horses now are starting to get tired and it's a big fence towards the end of the track. On down then to the fly bank underneath the tree. And then on then to 22 A and B. Oxer is very big. For a tired horse coming at the end of the track, you will have to treat this with a lot of respect on 2 strides to a forgiving roller top. And on then to the Irish Distillery's Welcome Home fence number 23, which is, I think, is one of the biggest fences on the track. For the last fence will have to be treated with a lot of respect, especially with a tired horse going home. And on to the finish, and hopefully we'll have a clear round inside the time.